President Biden says 100 million Americans will be vaccinated by the end of tomorrow. More details from here at Murrow News 8.
Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Alex Catanzaro.
And I'm Josue Cuevas. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
Yesterday, Washington entered the next phase of COVID-19 vaccinations. Workers in congregate settings such as agriculture, public transit, and corrections are now eligible for the vaccine, as well as those who are 16 and over who are pregnant or have a disability that heightens their risk. The Washington State Department of Health estimates there will be 740,000 people who will gain eligibility in this phase.
WSU officials made the decision months ago to cancel spring break this year. But how do students feel about this? Murrow News 8 reporter Ava Wainhouse is live with more details.
Tell me when she starts.
Great, thanks Josue. I'm here on Thompson Flats where a lot of students are hanging out these past few days because the weather's been so nice. Especially yesterday because we had a break day in substitution for what we usually have as spring break this week. I'm here with WSU student Paul, who has some things to say about how he feels about these break days. Paul?
Thank you. So all of the students really appreciate still having break days off, but we would prefer a traditional five-day spring break. And the days that they gave us off don't even really add up to the 5-day traditional spring break. And I believe that a 5-day spring break would be necessary, especially for students who are struggling and need social connection with their families and are now unable to.
Great, thank you so much, Paul. We really enjoyed talking with you. We hope a lot of students are taking advantage of these break days as best they can. I'm Ava Wainhouse, back to Murrow News 8.
According to BBC News and Cherokee County authorities, a man has been charged with murder in Atlanta, Georgia. Suspect Robert Aaron Long is facing multiple counts of murder, as well as 1 count of aggravated assault, over the killing of 8 people, including 6 Asian women. Officials say they cannot confirm if the attack was racially motivated, yet in a news conference Wednesday, Long admitted to the shooting spree, but denied that the murders were motivated by race.
There's a new installment at Spaceport America. According to KRQE, a static rocket test stand was installed at Vertical Launch Area. The stand, which was designed and installed by Highland Enterprises of La Cruces, supports many different engine sizes and will remain at Spaceport America for the use of C-6 launch systems and other spaceport customers.
The U.S. Senate has confirmed another one of President Biden's cabinet nominees. The Senate unanimously confirmed William Burns to be the next director of the CIA. The confirmation had been held up by Texas Republican Ted Cruz as he sought to pressure President Biden to issue sanctions on Russia. Burns has served under both Republican and Democratic presidents in the past.
Michigan has had the country's 5th highest rate of new COVID-19 cases in the last week. The trend may be tied to the UK variant, which has increased throughout the state. It is among 14 states where infections rose over the past 2 weeks.
Latah County has confirmed 7 new COVID-19 cases. Those new cases bring the total number of cases to 2,708 in the county and 8 total deaths.
19 new COVID cases were reported today at WSU. According to Pullman Radio News, this brings the active case total to 76, 11 more cases than was reported on Wednesday. Since last fall, there has now been 2,411 confirmed cases at WSU.
According to Pullman Radio News, the city of Moscow has reached a major milestone to improve U.S. Highway 95. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has approved the Idaho Transportation Department to conduct wetland mitigation. The project was originally supposed to begin last century, but was delayed due to environmental concerns. The project will construct a new 4-lane section of highway and is expected to cost $60 million.
President Joe Biden announced today in a speech that they expect the U.S. to meet the administration's goal of 100 million vaccine doses tomorrow.
And I'm proud to announce that tomorrow, 58 days into our administration, we will have met my goal of administering 100 million shots to our fellow Americans.
Biden also said that 65% of those 65 or older have at least 1 dose of the vaccine, and 66% have been fully vaccinated.
Your county may be considered rural after a new proposal.
And how you could be aging faster than your grandparents. These stories and more coming up after the break.
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother. You, your football buddy, your football buddy. You, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
There is a biological difference in how fast we age. According to U.S. News, a new study shows that a calendar year, one person could age less than half of a biological year, while another person could age 2.5 biological years. Although we age at different rates, things like exercise and a healthy diet can help people age at a slower rate by defending against various diseases.
The Office of Management and Budget announced its intention to increase the population threshold when it comes to determining whether a county is rural or not. The current number is 50,000, and the planned increase would raise the number to 100,000. That could have an effect on Whitman County, as currently the population is just over 50,000. It's unclear at this time if the change in status could have an impact on things such as federal funding. You know, the weather's been really good recently, and I hopefully it continues. Tiara has more with that at the weather.
Thank you, Alex. So today was pretty sunny, and I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I really enjoyed the sun today. We had a high of 64, but unfortunately tomorrow that will go away with rain in the forecast and a high of 52. Onto the state map, on the west side, typical normal weather, rain with a high of 52 in both Seattle and Olympia. And then in central Washington and Yakima and Tri-Cities, a little warmer, surprisingly, because usually the eastern Washington is usually colder. So it was a high of 68 in Tri-Cities, which is pretty nice for them. On the east side of Washington and Spokane, you have 65-degree weather, which is pretty warm, a little warmer than here. And then today in Pullman, we also had 64. So sunshine all on the east side, so pretty nice. On to our 5-day forecast. On Friday, which is tomorrow, we'll see rain, and you'll see rain throughout the weekend pretty much, on Saturday as well. And then on Sunday, you'll have a break. And then on Monday, I know you probably thought we got rid of the snow, but we're gonna see a little bit more snow on Monday. And then on Tuesday, a little bit more breaks. Thank you. Back to you guys at the desk.
That is a shame. We enjoyed really nice weather recently. Like yesterday I went to Kamiak View, enjoyed the weather, had a nice hike. I don't know about you, but it's been some nice weather recently.
Yeah, this morning was super nice. I went for a walk. Yeah. Can't get better than that, but it's a shame, it's gonna come down a bit, but brighter days ahead.
It'll come back. Well, when we come back, March Madness starts today. We'll tell you what you can expect from the tournament.
And WSU Baseball looks forward to a difficult match with Oregon State next.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to find out more.
Good evening, I'm Korea Pounds with your sports.
WSU baseball improved to 10-2 on the season with a 6-4 win over the Portland Pilots yesterday in Portland, Oregon. The Cougars got on the board first with a 3-run home run from senior outfielder Colin Montez in the first inning. Junior infielder Kyle Manzardo hit a solo shot in the 5th inning, extending his on-base streak to 37 games, tied for the 3rd longest in program history. Portland's Ethan Lovelace, a Black Hills High School product out of Olympia, got his first collegiate hit versus the Cougs yesterday. Looking forward with baseball, the WSU Cougars are slated to start a 3-game series tomorrow against the number 18 ranked Oregon State Beavers. While the Cougars are coming off a win against Portland, the Beavers are coming off a series loss against the number 20 ranked Oregon Ducks. WSU looks to keep up this momentum off their win against the toughest opponent so far. First pitch of the series is set for 5:35 p.m. in Corvallis. Unfortunately, the number 16 ranked WSU women's volleyball team's upcoming match against the number 8 ranked Washington Huskies has been canceled due to recent COVID-19 developments within the WSU program. WSU was slated to play this Friday and Sunday in the yearly Apple Cup match with the game Friday in Pullman and Sunday in Seattle. The Cougars look to play their upcoming match against the Utah Utes next Friday and Sunday. For all college basketball fans out there, March Madness has officially started after the 710-day drought since the last NCAA March Madness game was played. On your screen right now are the most popular picks for this year's tournament, being the number 1 overall seed Gonzaga, number 1 seed Illinois, number 1 seed Baylor, and the number 1 seed Michigan. For people wanting to make a bracket for themselves, brackets officially lock at 9 a.m. tomorrow. A Twitch streamer has been live for over 90 hours, and he expects to be live more than this double expected time.
We'll be right back with Murrow News 8.
Strangers watching your every move is something usually reserved for movies or TV, but not for this Twitch streamer. Ludwig Ogren is closing in on 100 straight hours of live streaming on Twitch. This was a part of his subathon event, where the stream will continue to run as long as viewers are donating or subscribing. Following a mishap with the amount of time added to the clock, he has about 50 hours left to stream.
Alex, can you do that? That's pretty wild.
I could never. I would not want people staring at me on TV for that long.
Honestly, I wonder how he's going to cope with this after. What kind of stream's going to have. By the way, how was your St. Patrick's Day?
It was pretty good, you know, just kept it casual. Went to the gym early on. We drove by V-Hall, 10:30. People already lined up, getting their drinks ready, getting their Irish car bombs ready. Looked like a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I decided to stay sober and stay smart.
No, same here. I had so much homework to do. I couldn't go out.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but hey, it is what it is.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news, as always, can be found at nwpb.org/emanate. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night. Stay safe out there.